Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, no filter. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and see me. Morning, Megan.
Swan.
Come on in.
Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, baby. Giving you these thoughts, views, and opinions, making sure backsides covered, no Diddy. Shout out to the Wake and Bakers and the Coffee Crew. From YouTube to Spotify, I love all my subscribers. Can't forget about the trolls in the comments. Thank you for putting extra eyes on the content. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in.
What is going on, everybody? Here we are again, TGIF. Another Friday, TGI Friday. Thank God it's Flow. I see you, Gerald, Enoch, Grandma Kathy, our ex in the building, Megan, Enoch. What's going on with everybody? Everybody okay? Let's see what we got going on. This news cycle has been crazy. Shout out to Grandma Kathy's Seattle Seahawks. They play in a couple of days. But today, what we got today? We got a horrific lawsuit. I don't know if y'all remember that nasty lawsuit that involved Biggie Small's son and Diddy doing some nasty things. Well, we're going to talk about that. That's from Jonathan. Hey, that lawsuit was just announced that the judge said that they will be able to proceed. So that judge obviously sees that this guy may have a case. And this particular lawsuit is something that can turn criminal. So I'm sure Diddy was super mad about that result. What else we got? We got Aaron Hall was finally located. Aaron Hall. We remember we were asking the question, where the hell is Aaron Hall? Aaron Hall is another old school singer who's caught up in a case with Diddy, and he's been on a run, or I don't know if he's been on a run or just hiding or just off the grid. He has finally been located. Some more news we're going to talk about. Diddy gets his wish for an appeal, and they gave him a fast track approval. We're going to talk about when his appeal is. And also, I know we got to talk about 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I'm going to say 50 Cent for the end, but 50 Cent is trolling Jay-Z. He got a new commercial. He trolling Diddy. 50 Cent is capitalizing and making a killing, for lack of better words. He's getting a lot of exposure and a lot of business deals off of Jay-Z and Diddy's allegations or crimes or in digressions. I don't know what to call it, but we know whatever Diddy did, he locked up for it. And then Jay-Z, I don't know. Jay-Z's is a lot of heat coming Jay-Z's way, and 50 Cent is capitalizing on all of that. That plus a lot much more coming up on the Flow Show No Filter every day from 8:30 a.m. Every day at 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. And if you don't catch us live at 8:30 Monday through Friday on my YouTube channel, Flow Daddy Flow, you definitely could catch us 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on Apple and Spotify or wherever you listen to your major podcast platforms. Wherever they are, I am there too. We got some more people coming in. Hey, Denise in the building. Gerald, I see you. Anita, Grand Rising. That commercial. AC Tuck, if you let us know if you ready. Let us know if you ready, C Tuck. C Tuck, get yourself together on this Friday. C Tuck, where you at? Let's see. Hold on. I'll put the. Let me get access to let me put access to C Tuck in the. Go and get yourself together, C Tuck. But yeah, it's a lot to go over. The commercial, C Tuck said the commercial is funny. I wish I could play it on here for you guys. I might be able to. We'll see. We will see. Yeah, the house of cards is falling down on the industry, and I can't say it enough. It is getting crazy. It seems like Jay-Z is up next. We shall see. I don't know yet, but it's a lot of smoke surrounding Jay-Z, and he hasn't uttered a word. He hasn't uttered a word. And I don't get it, and I don't like it. But let's get into this. So before we get into that madness, let's check this out. And we're gonna get these articles straight from allhiphop.com. They have been all over this Diddy and the 50 Cent news. So let's stick with them. So the title of this article, y'all, is Man's Shocking Sex Assault Lawsuit Against Diddy and Biggie's Son Allowed to Proceed. Now, the man they're talking about is Jonathan Hay. A lot of y'all should remember Jonathan Hay as, a former publicist. He's been in the game for quite some time. He's dealt with Rihanna, Mariah Carey, all type of different people, Diddy. And he said Diddy did some nasty essaying to him. And Biggie's son was involved, and he had a lawsuit, and it's the particular sounded so crazy. A lot of people thought this got to be fake. It was so outlandish, the things that this guy said that Diddy did to him. Many, 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 many people say this shit can't be real. Well, a judge is saying this shit might be real. And let's get into it. But this is kind of a shocking ruling for such a bizarre sounding story. Check this out. Gerald says it's only the beginning. I hear you, Gerald. Yeah, this might go federal, but let's check it out. So an LA judge rejected efforts to dismiss Jonathan Hayes' sex assault lawsuit against Diddy and the Notorious Big son, CJ Wallace. Now, a Los Angeles judge just cleared the way for Jonathan Hayes' sex assault lawsuit against Diddy and CJ Wallace to move forward. Now, according to New York Post, Los Angeles Superior Court Judge Michael Whitaker rejected most of Wallace's argument for dismissal. The ruling keeps alive claims including sexual battery, false imprisonment, and emotional distress against the imprisoned music mogul and Biggie's son. Y'all, put a one in the chat if y'all remember this crazy. We're going to go into the particulars, but this was a crazy lawsuit. This is the one where, if I'm correct, this is the one where he said Diddy actually pleasured himself and released himself on a Biggie Smalls shirt and then threw the shirt at him, and just disgusting. So Hay alleges Diddy beat him before forcing his itty bitty Diddy into his mouth during a 2020 studio session. Now, Jonathan Hay, the publicist, claims the assault happened while he worked on a remix project honoring the notorious B.I.G. So he's saying, Jonathan Hay is who I'm talking about. Jonathan Hay is saying that Diddy put his hands on him. I don't know if other people were involved or if Diddy did all this by himself. But he's saying Diddy put hands, paws, and penis on him. He beat him up, and according to Jonathan Hay, he forced Jonathan Hay to give oral to Diddy in 2020 while he was supposed to be working on a notorious B.I.G. Remix. And it's supposed to honor Notorious B.I.G. This is some fucking way to honor somebody. I definitely feel like Biggie would like to be honored in a different way, but hey, that's just me. Let's continue. So, court records say Hay was masked, beaten, and then sexually assaulted. The complaint alleges Diddy forced his itty bitty into his mouth during the encounter. Hay told cops the first incident happened during a 2020 photo shoot. According to the police report, Diddy removed his shirt to uncover his penis and told Hay to come finish him off. Notice two key words. A police report. Those are two key words. This one actually deals with a police report. Police report, meaning Jonathan Hay actually reported about this and reported this to the police prior to this lawsuit. Diddy removed his shirt, uncovering his private area, and told Hay to come finish him off. What is going on in the world, y'all? Even me reading it, I couldn't believe it. So the report also states, trigger warning shit, damn. The report states Hay told police he was stunned. Then Diddy then finished himself off and ejaculated on one of Notorious Big's shirts before throwing the shirt on Hay and saying, "Rest in peace, Big." Is this real? Is this real? What's going on, big dog?
Hello, what's happening, man?
I don't know. What you said? You got that fan be going or something? You said, or the heat?
Yeah, the heat. It's cold outside, man.
how you feeling, bro?
Man, cold, man. About to pop the robe on in a minute, man. This snow shit been crazy, bro. I work for the post office, so I'm talking about days of mail because people ain't shoveled their driveways or nothing. Like the plows ain't even going down the street. Like they spot salting, talking about this a salt shortage, all types of stuff. It been crazy.
I heard, yeah, I was about to say that. I was like, I heard it's a salt shortage.
So it really ain't no salt shortage for it. What's up, Enoch? It really not no salt shortage because Lake Erie is right by it's a salt mine underneath Lake Erie.
Okay.
But a lot of the salt orders, they are mined to order. So basically, say you a mayor of the city, you like, all right, this winter I think we're gonna need 100 tons of salt. You gonna order that, but then next you know something happened. Now you need 115 tons, and you can't get the other 15 because you already made the order. So that's what the shortage is. But I'm like, they need to do it proactively instead of reactively because I'd rather have more than I need and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Right. So what they doing? Waiting on more salt to come, or
Man, at this point they just waiting on the snow to melt.
Exactly, because they ain't about to get no salt right now, man. I mean, they ain't about to go through all the hassle of getting all that salt. By the time they do it, it might not even be no more. This has been, and on a side note, we're gonna get back to Diddy, but this has been one of the worst winters in a long time that I can remember.
Schools closing. They up there talking about they done sent the Chromebook home with Corey talking about they didn't use all of their damn snow days. I'm like, that ain't my problem. You better open this motherfucker back.
Oh, they had another snow day?
Bruh. Like, no, they saying just in case they do have another snow.
All right, because they gonna
do the online learning like they did in COVID. I'm like, no, y'all better open that building up.
Yeah, because you get 5 snow days.
Yeah.
Before you gotta make up for them, or you just can't take them, or so they say they go to school at home.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, we I'm sure you was listening, but we right at the part where the judge is moving forward with that case where the guy Jonathan Hayes said Diddy raped him and also pleasured himself in a notorious big shirt and threw it on him. You remember that one?
Yeah.
The judge is saying that he can move forward, meaning it's some evidence here. You know what I'm saying?
What took him so long anyway? The judge should have at least tried to have some type of proceeding just off of just a preliminary, just to be more investigative about it.
Yeah, I don't know how they just came to this, but I guess now since now it's gonna go to the lawsuit gonna move forward, meaning they probably gonna go to discovery, and that's when all the evidence coming out. And the thing about this case, which is dangerous for Diddy, is this happened in supposedly 2021 and 2022, and by it being a rape, this could be a charge. This could go criminal
because it's still in the statute of limitations.
Mm-hmm.
Need to go ahead and get dog what he deserves, man. And stop playing around with these people. Like, these people is really victims.
Yeah.
And just think of how you would feel like if something happened to you and the people who's supposed to be there to lay down the law for real really had your back is just tucking tail and going in the corner. Like, that ain't cool.
Yeah, man. It's been crazy. Back to the cold real quick. Denise said it's so cold in New York, not a flake of snow has melted. Everything is ice.
That's one reason I never wanted to live in New York for real, bro, because when they snow up there, they need construction equipment to get rid of that shit. That shit be terrible. I done seen tractors and dump trucks just clear a parking lot. I'm like, y'all crazy.
Damn, yeah, this one been a bad one.
You seen that shit in Russia?
What happened?
Bro, it was like an apartment building. People were jumping out of their top floor apartment windows and stuff in the snow mounds and sledding down snow. Like, the snow was that high.
For real?
Man, that looked crazy. I thought it was AI. They like, no, this is real. And they actually showed, like, the one dude, I thought he was like going off the deep end. He was like, yeah, watch this. And he just did a swan dive out of his apartment balcony. Next you know, you just see him slide down the snow. I said, Jesus Christ.
For real?
I'm like, y'all.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
man.
Damn, that's crazy. So yeah, y'all be safe. Denise, be safe out there in all that ice and stay out of these conditions as much as you can. Now back to itty bitty Diddy. So after not only did he throw the shirt on him, a second assault took place in 2021. Hay told police the bad boy boss forced him to perform oral sex, leaving him emotionally devastated. The 49-year-old filed a police report in Largo, Florida, where he lives. So he literally filed a police report, like at the time. See, that's another thing that got this one going further, because this ain't somebody just coming out all of a sudden saying something happened. There's somebody coming out and suing now, but having police reports from before to back up what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department confirmed that this is a Special Victims Bureau opened. This is an active case. Yeah, this is. And then the weird part about this, let's continue in this article. The allegations also named C.J. Wallace, accusing him of enabling Diddy. The complaint says Wallace conspired with Diddy to allow or assist in Combs' ability to carry out the alleged assaults.
You talking about Biggie's son?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't remember that Biggie's son was involved in this one?
I remember
this
them
was so long ago.
I remember them like tap dancing on it a little bit, but I ain't know that was nothing like concrete for real.
Yep, this is that story. So
man,
that's what I said this was a story that many people, including me, thought it was too crazy. Like, I'm like, that sound like somebody who just kind of making up some stuff, because Biggie's son there, and Diddy pleasured himself in a Biggie t-shirt and throws it on the guy.
Like, that's what I'm saying. That's wild. Like, he ain't no little kid no more. He grown. So by you knowing, like, once you hearing all the stuff that he allegedly like effed your pops over and stuff like that, and then you seeing him doing that to something with your father face on it, how is you gonna collaborate with that dude or do anything with that dude? You need to stay clear away from him, because then it's even allegations that he did something to your grandmama. And got her up out of there. So how could you morally follow that part of your compass like that? That ain't that. No, he got to shape that up a little bit.
Yeah. Now Wallace has denied the claims and filed a defamation lawsuit against Hay. The estate argues the accusations stem from Hay's frustration over unreleased music from their failed collaboration. Biggie's estate produced text messages showing Hay praised Wallace before their relationship soured. On July 11th, 2021, Hayes wrote, "I have absolutely loved working with CJ and you guys, as it's truly been an honor and a privilege." Now that's in 2021. The estate claims Hay began pushing false narratives after they refused to release his 2020 Ready to Die Dance remixes. Attorneys say Hay shifted from praising C.J. Wallace to spreading stories that place Wallace at the center of these horrific claims. Hay escalated the story in later interviews, alleging Wallace attended Diddy's infamous freak-off gatherings and watched criminal sexual activity. He also accused Wallace of luring him into a home so that Diddy could assault him.
Damn.
Diddy's legal team issued a broad denial in response to the growing number of allegations. Mr. Combs categorically denies as false and defamatory all claims that he sexually abused anyone, according to his attorney.
Yeah, no, that's wild.
That's wild. So he's saying, so I don't know, if I'm reading between the lines, and this is me speculating, I feel like some BS did go down. But when they were in the middle of everything, you know, people be trying to get paid. People be trying to went through so much to get this done. And then when the business don't go right and he didn't come out with the album, then that's when he probably said, all right, I'm spilling the beans. That's what it seemed like to me.
That's what it sounded like too.
Sound like
all right, like I'm a play along, but as soon as it started getting played, like, oh no, I ain't with all that. Yeah, let me go ahead and drop a dime. Yeah, no. You can't straddle the fence, man. You can't, yeah. So if that is the case, you can't do that for real. Yeah, don't. If you're gonna stand on it, you gotta stand on it, bro.
Yeah. But now, since it's going to trial, now this guy used to be Rihanna's a publicist. Since it's going to trial, or since the judge is allowing it to proceed, if they find out it's some concrete stuff, I'm telling you, I bet you the feds gonna figure out how to get their hands on this.
Yeah, like, you know, once they got you, they got you.
That's what I say. I think I definitely believe more charges are coming to Diddy. I definitely believe it. And then with these Epstein files, and
that stuff been crazy. That, man, oh my God, that, man. And then they still got more to drop.
Right, and I heard that the stuff they dropping is gonna be worse than whatever they dropped so far.
Man, then people ain't even had time to really go through everything that they didn't drop so far. All together, what it's been like 6 million files.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah. But I really think it's some, even with that though. Like, it's good that that's finally coming out. I still think it's some wicked stuff going on, bro.
Oh, it definitely is. And what I don't like is, they dropping these files. What's gonna happen? You know, they just dropping. I mean, it's cool to get information, but like,
okay, don't just give everybody reading material. Like,
exactly,
do something about it.
Yeah, like, ain't nobody. You got Epstein, who they saying he did. Some people don't think he did. Whatever.
Man, I just seen this video about that. They talking about he ain't even dead. Talking about they done switched him out, and they got a guard that's like verifying that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And if that's
so you got that side of it, but then you got the side where so he did or he not around, whatever we want to say. But then you got Ghislaine Maxwell. She the only one literally in the physical form being held accountable. And you got 3 million, 6 million now of pages of documents, and no arrest, no questioning, nobody. Now you already took Jeffrey Epstein and held him accountable and whatever. You know, we don't know what the hell really happened, but whatever it was, they said it's a case. Well, even if without Jeffrey Epstein, you got Ghislaine Maxwell, who was supposed to be Jeffrey Epstein's right-hand woman and executing all this stuff. Now she doing 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Or whatever. So obviously it was some stuff done. That's my point. So for her to get 20 something years, and we might as well say Epstein was looking at the same or more, yet no other charges. Nobody who getting 5 years, 2 years. Nobody.
Yeah, why she the only one?
Yeah, why is it just them?
They got all these videos and pictures and emails and stuff. Why she the only one that's sitting there?
Yeah, that don't make no sense. And you got that's my love-hate relationship with these files and with the way they doing it. Cause it's like y'all just dropping hot topics type stuff. But why aren't y'all saying we about to hold people accountable? Or you know what I mean? It's no message of that.
Like we have a list of people that we're interviewing, but it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like we ain't none of that, and that's what's like. I don't like. I ain't gonna say I don't get it because I know how this world works, but that's the part that kind of like has me. It's like bittersweet. It's like, all right, they just And then they redacting everything. Then they taking their time. They putting out what they want. It's just really like, it's just turning into a show to me.
Yeah.
Even though it's gonna be bad because they throwing people under the bus, but the people who they ain't throwing up under the bus, who they intentionally keeping away from us. Like that's what I want.
Who check cleared already before this stuff started dropping? That's really what it is.
Right. What names are we not hearing because they protecting whoever? You know what I mean? Because at this point, like I said, for him to be gone, for Jeffrey Epstein to be gone, and for Ghislaine to be his right-hand woman who facilitated this mess, she got 20 plus years.
Yeah.
So some serious shit was done. We know that. You know, we got court cases to show that. And yet no arrests, no questioning, nobody charged with nothing else. And I don't even see nothing on the horizon. Like, that's crazy.
Man.
This guy was doing this all day long. You know what I mean? Like, this was the demo. Like, we doing minors and women, we violating, and this was going on. And I got the hookup, y'all come. And everybody was coming through, flying into the island. This stuff was going on all day long, every day, for all this time, yet no arrest.
My thing is, like, what? I'm just really curious about what really attracted the people that did make that trip. What really attracted them to go out there? If he laid out everything that's about to happen, what really attracted them to go out there? I mean, other than them being sick people.
Mm-hmm. And then to add to that, so many people, like it was so well known what was going on.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hear about I don't want to even hear the people talking about they didn't know or they didn't whatever. Because how as you go, you know what's going on out there. That was no secret.
And
I would never go to
your head. Like, yeah, no, bro.
I would never go out there
at all.
It don't matter if I was going for separate business. I'm not going to no island with no weirdos that be where they say this and that be going down. I'm not ever going. So even like Chris Tucker.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? What was you doing out there?
It ain't nothing that funny that make you want to go out there, bro.
Nah, that's the part I don't get. And maybe you might slip up and went out there once if you didn't know, but I really still don't even give you that benefit of the doubt. But the ones who went more than once, you really done.
For sure.
Like,
so
I can see, you might not even know, like, say if it was me or you and somebody invite us somewhere, we might not know. Maybe, because we not familiar. Maybe we invited by somebody else and we end up there. Like, I could almost see that happening, but when you done went multiple times, and nah, because even if we went, you gonna find out from somebody or somehow what be going on there after you go the first time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
you gonna have that one person as soon as you get it. Oh yeah, hurry up and leave, and they probably gonna shut them up after they tell you.
Yep, somebody gonna tell you, or somebody gonna find out you there and be like, you ain't heard that so and so be going on over there. You know, like I said. So them people that went multiples. For sure, like I'm even looking at everybody that went, but them people that went multiple times and went, it was space and like time to time. It was space and time in between the times they went. I don't want to hear it, bro. No. Y'all know what the fuck was up.
Except be held accountable and accept responsibility for what you did.
Yeah,
that's all it is to it.
You at the very worst. Turn a blind eye. I mean, at the very least, turn a blind eye. But I don't even believe that. And then if you the president, and I'm talking about old presidents, politicians, y'all knew what the hell was. There's no way you don't know.
But it ain't no telling what they was already into. And then not even that, it done got so weird. You don't even know if that's really them, because they've been talking about all this little stuff where people got these real life masks and shit. You don't even know if that's really them. They might have just slipped some on and. Man,
it's just crazy, man.
Cause they up there talking about what's the name, Joe. They talking about Joe ain't even Joe. Joe Biden.
Okay. Yeah, I seen that too.
Talking about he's been gone since 2019. I'm like, what the fuck?
Tasha say she believe Jeffrey's still alive and on some other island. There's a lot of people believe that. Denise said greed and power. The country was founded on pedophiles. Thomas Jefferson.
Mm.
I don't understand why all these people are into children. It's disturbing and disgusting for sure, Renee. What's up, Fire Glory? I see you in the building.
Man, no, like it's a lot of like wild stories about like grown men and kids and stuff. Even like back in the day, bro, it was crazy. I found out that's what Alice in Wonderland is about. The dude who wrote Alice in Wonderland, he wrote it because he was in love with like an 11-year-old child, and he was mad because her parents wouldn't let him be with her.
You gonna just destroy our kitty world
Man,
too, huh?
that's
See,
all that's been
we already
happening to
got
me,
our,
man.
our little 90s took them from us. Now
Man,
you gonna go all the way back to Alice in Wonderland.
man,
We can't even trust Alice in Wonderland.
Man, bro, you don't understand what I've been going through, man. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, all type of shit just been messed up, unraveling for me.
So that just adds to the fact that somebody said in the chat that she said the country was founded on this pedophile stuff, but like that just adds to the fact that that's who been running this stuff, and they sneaking this freaky stuff into the, that's other than that. Why would Nickelodeon be like that?
Come on, man.
And it's facts. This ain't conspiracy. See, well, 15, 20 years ago, you would have said that, and it would have been like a conspiracy theory. But now we finding out this is just flat out facts. Like Nickelodeon was ran by perverts. What's the dude's name? I did a story on
Dan Snyder.
Dan Snyder. So he got all type of smut on his name. But then you look at the old episodes and you see it like, oh my God, they had the little girl,
man,
playing with a potato, like it was a whatchamacallit.
And when you a kid, bro, I remember that episode, bro. I wasn't really thinking about nothing like that. Now I'm grown. I'm like, damn, why you got that's wild. And so the fact that I was a kid and it got past me like that, that's like y'all really putting that into trying to put that into the youth like that, and that's not cool. Let kids be kids.
Yeah. Let kids be kids, but that's just foul, man. And then, I mean, and the thing is, when you, it's like I hate going down the rabbit hole because they started talking about Bugs Bunny was it's crazy. If you go down that rabbit hole, almost every cartoon has some innuendo.
Man,
they said like Bugs Bunny was the original genderless. Really was a trend, like, you know what I mean? I don't even want to go into it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he wasn't no boy or no girl for real. And then they, if you cherry pick some of the scenes and stuff that went on, it's like, man, this world is
crazy work, man.
So, speaking of craziness, your boy Aaron Hall was finally located, man.
They done got him. They done got the low on.
They finally located Aaron Hall, big head ass.
Man,
I miss you. I'm talking to you.
What they found him on Skid Row?
They found him at an extended stay.
Something similar.
Same thing. It's the same thing. And that's the crazy part. You would be found at an extended stay in Georgia. So everybody, relax. Aaron Hall has been located. We about to go dive into it real quick. It's from allhiphop.com, exclusive. Aaron Hall finally located at an extended stay. Aaron Hall was finally found and served with legal papers in a lawsuit involving Diddy after dodging the process for more than a year. All Hip Hop has confirmed that process server. The server name was Andrew Drake. Found Aaron Hall staying at an extended stay America motel in Alpharetta, Georgia on February 2nd. Wait a minute. I might be able to get a little exclusive info. One of my good buddies works at that extended stay.
Man, what?
I know he worked at one in that area. I think it's this one though. I just thought about it as I'm reading it. Hold on, I'm at to call Jeff up.
You gonna have to hit dog up like, hey,
Jeff is the one who that my busy J my cash app that's in the thing. That's Jeff's. That's my guy.
Yeah, tell Busy J to get busy on
Yeah,
that.
I got you. Got to find out what happened, man. I need some exclusive details at the extended stay. How'd y'all locate him? So anyway, Drake arrived at 11:58 a.m. and asked the front desk staff member for Hall's room number. I don't think he might have a case. You can't just give out somebody's room number, can you?
Yeah, I don't know. Unless you got like a subpoena or something or a
well, maybe they had a subpoena. But no, how would they have one?
I don't know.
I gotta look that up because they saying he got there at 11:58 a.m. and asked the front desk for Hall's room number. He went to Hall's room and Hall opened the door after Drake knocked twice. I don't know. We got to find out about that. But anyway, Drake says I informed him that I needed to deliver legal papers, at which time he asked what the papers were for. He then looked at the documents and stated, I ain't doing that. Before attempting to close the door, Drake explained. Drake placed the papers on the ground directly in front of Hall. He then shut the door, leaving the papers inside the room at his feet. Hall, who once recorded a song with the Notorious Big titled Why You Trying to Play Me, was wearing a tan hoodie with Always Thinking Big on the front. He had a white beard and was wearing a black do-rag when Drake served him. The legal papers connect to a sexual assault lawsuit filed by Lisa Gardner. Gardner accused Hall and Diddy of sexually assaulting her in 1990 when she was 16 years old. Dang. Gardner claims the assault happened after an MCA Records event. She says Combs gave her drinks and Hall burst into the room and assaulted her. The lawsuit seeks damages from both men. Gardner's legal team had been trying to serve Hall since mid-2024.
So I wonder if that's gonna kind of nullify him even receiving the documents by them giving up his room number like that.
Yeah, that's what I wonder.
Would that mess up the case? Because if that's the case and that happened, that's messed up. Like, how y'all gonna just jeopardize this case like that? And this woman really going through this?
Yeah. And so I'm wondering, would do that? I'm gonna have to look that up in ChatGPT or something. See, like if they gave up his room, does that make the serve
like under false pretenses?
Yeah, like does that make it invalid? Got to look that up.
I don't know. D. Washington said no, he was properly served.
Okay, good. Thank you, D. Let me put that up on the whatchamacallit. Where is that at? D. Where you see that at?
All the way at the bottom.
All the way at the bottom. Okay. So D say no, he was properly served. Okay, so he his ass grass then. That's all that say to me.
Yeah.
As far as because look, that's another one that's a pretty serious what's being alleged, but it involves a minor.
So they saying he can get served anytime, anywhere. I get that, but by the hotel person giving up their hotel room number, that's just like if I just because it ain't like they got no badge or nothing. They just like regular little agents or something. It ain't like they like an officer. So that's like me coming up there like, damn, you know where Aaron Hall room at? And he give me the room number. Is that the same thing as if what I'm wondering? Because if not, I got a better understanding of it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we gotta look into that. Anyway, Aaron Hall's ass has been located.
He said, "I ain't doing that."
Yeah, he said, I ain't doing that. I wonder what they want him to do. Testify? What was the serving about? But like I said, it involves a minor.
Elise said they don't even have to put it in their hand; they just have to touch it, like the paper. She's talking about the serving papers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. She touched it. At least say you can get served anytime, anywhere. You don't even have to put it in their hand. You just have to touch it. Ooh, that thing was hot.
Man.
Aaron Hall has good lawsuit against the hotel. Okay, so Aaron Hall still can have a lawsuit against the hotel,
but it
his
won't
ass
affect
still
that
grass.
case. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, look, I'm sure if he was at an extended stay, he gonna go after whatever couple dollars they got, because I'm sure he could use it.
Cause he gonna be making license plates just to pay his lawyer.
Mm-hmm. So he might need that. He definitely might need that. Before we get to the 50 Cent funniness, I gotta update y'all. Diddy got some good news. If you're a Diddy, you might like this news. This is also from All Hip Hop. It's exclusive. Diddy gets April 2026 appeal date after fast track approval. So Diddy's appeal is in April, couple months.
But they wasn't giving him no appeals.
He got so much money. Now, I don't know.
Man.
Hey, look, Diddy is annoying.
Man, he's slippery than the motherfucker, boy. That's that Astroglide. That shit done got in his DNA. He's slipping and sliding everywhere.
See, Doug, you said, you said you thought he couldn't get no appeal.
Yeah, I thought that's what they said. They wasn't allowing him to even appeal the shit.
I told you, Diddy like Michael Myers, when you don't finally think you choked him out, you done chopped his head off, his leg, everything gone, you done tossed him in the river, and about a whole 8 hours done went past, and then out of nowhere you see this. He just comes from the water.
Man, he driving down the road in the back seat. He's like, damn, man.
Like, I thought for sure I got rid of your ass. So let's get into this appeal that C-Tuck thought he didn't have. Diddy won a fast track approval for his appeal with oral arguments scheduled for April 9th, 2026, after moving to a low security prison. April 9th, 2022, U.S. Circuit Court Judge Beth Robinson approved their request to fast track the appeal process. This means Diddy won't have to wait years for this day in court. That's another thing. That just show you how this world rule with money. Because that's what I was thinking. I couldn't put my finger on it, because I was agreeing with you when you said like you thought he didn't have one. I was thinking, how the hell he get one so fast?
That's what I'm saying. I know you got the right to a fair and speedy trial, but it ain't never that fast.
Yeah, and that's a speedy trial. Your regular, I ain't never seen no appeal this fast, to be honest.
Jump the line. That's like some club prices. You can get it, jump the line.
You literally just got sentenced. What, October? Was that October? That was October. So you got October, November, December, January, 4. Inside of 6 months, you got an appeal.
You ain't even been in there a full calendar. You already
and you already got your appeal. That boy Diddy is something else. So who is this Beth Robinson who approved it? I guess she probably had no choice. Case calendaring is the process by which courts schedule dates for hearings and arguments. For appeal, this means setting a specific date for lawyers to argue their case before judges. Diddy is fighting his conviction on two counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He got a 4-year sentence in October 25th after a jury found him guilty on those charges, but they cleared him on the bigger charges: sex trafficking and racketeering conspiracy. And it just goes into we already know about the case, so we don't need to go into that. So what do you think about that, C-Tuck?
Man, they just doing too much. Like it's like, I mean, I get like his defense is gonna do what they got. That's their job, to do what they got to do to get him out. But if the writings is already on the wall, like you got to let him be. Let him just ride out his sentence. He already getting time served, which I guess they ain't had no choice but to give him. But let him ride out his sentence. You already convicted him. Now y'all trying to lessen the sentence, and like I said, that's just like another blow for the victim, because they gonna feel like justice ain't gonna never be served for real.
Right. And so what they saying is, Diddy's lawyer Alexandra Shapiro Alexander Shapiro said the judge, Aaron Subramanian, sentenced the bad boy mogul to a draconian sentence for behavior he was acquitted of. She argues the government used an old law with a troubled history to go after consensual adult relationships. Nope. Federal prosecutors haven't filed their response to Diddy's appeal yet, but they will definitely fight back. In January, they told the court they intend to file its brief on the appeal before or on February 20th, 2026. This is just Diddy he just ain't gonna never stop. That's why they're gonna throw them extra. They gonna drop something heavy on his ass. Watch.
Yeah.
They gonna drop something heavy on his ass. And it's gonna break the internet because I believe that they working on something that kind of like they did with Gotti. Like they working on something that's ironclad.
And it kind of got to be like that though.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I thought everybody would like kind of like strike while the iron was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Or I mean, well, they still. I guess the iron still is hot, it's still in there. But they just got to do everything the right way and don't like jeopardize themselves or or their integrity or nothing like that, and really just do what they got to do, just to place the right accountability where it need to be.
Breaking news, real quick, y'all. Now this is where Trump. I draw the line with Trump on this. I don't give a fuck who get mad because them Trump people get mad when you call Trump out, like as if everybody else can get called out and everybody can laugh and joke as we talk about Diddy and Jay-Z. But then soon somebody mentioned Trump, your ass mad. Kick rock. If that's you, kick rock. We're not about to be on here talking about Diddy and Jay-Z and Aaron Hall, and we can't talk about Trump. That nigga got about 34 felonies, don't he? Like, whatever. And he all deep in the Epstein files. Here, everybody get to smoke. This ain't, we don't cut nobody out. If it's some smoke, they get it. I have to reiterate that.
Nicki gonna write a song about you, man. You
better. Right. But check this out. See, this is where I draw the line. Fuck Trump on this.
Oh, man.
Last night, Trump posted a video on his social media platform that contained a racist clip showing Barack Obama and Michelle Obama as monkeys. And as of right now, it's still up.
Man, what?
Now, if anybody who could defend this can kiss my ass right now, today, Friday morning. What's today's date? February 6th. Because this is bullshit.
Man, that's crazy.
Donald Trump recently shared a video to Truth Social that includes an AI-generated depiction of Barack and Michelle Obama as monkeys. And here's the proof. Now this is some bullshit.
That's the president.
What is presidential about this? And then you got people who get so pissed when you bring his name up, and that pisses me off. Like,
man,
everybody get talked. Everybody is held accountable on the Flow Show No Filter podcast. But this is the type of shit I'm like you cannot defend that.
That's crazy.
That just leave you speechless, don't it, C-Tup?
Man, oh shit. And to add insult to injury, you gonna do the shit in Black History Month at that.
Exactly.
No.
This just popped up on my phone. I was actually getting ready to pull up 50 Cent's new the commercial. First thing popped up on my phone is this video with Barack and Michelle as monkeys on Trump's page. He posted this. Come on, man.
No.
Y'all gotta quit defending this guy.
Yeah, no.
Like you really do. At some point, like I'd rather die with my people who I like or who I whatever. But when you go this far, I got to call your ass out. Like,
he done.
Look at that, man.
That's
I don't even know. I don't even have no words, man.
Damn.
I don't even have no words.
Man, That's terrible.
Like somebody said in the comments, are we really surprised? Let's move on. I ain't even going. I just want to let everybody know that shit is happening. You can go look it up yourself. But when you come on or get so butthurt when somebody call out Trump, you need to check yourself. Like I said, nobody is beyond being called out. That's just the bottom line. That's just the bottom line. And when you don't, when like his group, like this is as much as a Trump responsibility, but this is the people who support him. Y'all let him get away with this. Because even if I was supporting somebody, you ain't getting away with this.
That's crazy.
You ain't getting away with that. That's crazy, man. It's like 2026, and this what you doing? You putting up AI generated stuff and depicting Barack and Michelle's monkeys. Let's move on, man. I just had to put that out there because it popped up on my phone, and it literally it just broke. Like it happened last night, but they saying literally as of 23 minutes ago, it's still up.
That's wild.
So let's check out this commercial, y'all. 50 Cent. There's two things going on. 50 Cent trolling Jay-Z and Diddy and making a nice amount of change as he do it. We're going to talk about the commercial first. Now, they saying that the commercial is about him being a troll. It's for DoorDash, and it's about him trolling Diddy and all of that. Well,
everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even not come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some said even the king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered, but I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash and quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? Delivering quality beef is more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about time, and I'm always on time. Oh, it's Doug Holmes. What a coincidence. No matter what kind of beef you have going on this weekend, remember DoorDash delivers. And you know what goes great with beef? A bottle of this beautiful Branson cognac, aged 4 years or 50 months. Who's keeping count?
man,
I seen that. I was dying laughing.
is anybody having more fun than 50 Cent right now, man? He is. Because let me give y'all a little background. I was explaining this to people. Y'all got to remember, 50, Jay-Z, and Diddy all come out of New York. They are the biggest heavyweights from their era. So they all been competing. People need to understand this who might not be in the hip-hop world to know that where this all stemming from. Now, Diddy and Jay-Z have pretty much always been ahead of 50 Cent in the mainstream or the public eye. So if you say who the king of New York was, it would be people that would say Jay-Z and Diddy most of the time before you would say 50, even though 50 was right there on their heels. But now, so fast forward, like I always say, this is a marathon. You might be in the lead now, but that don't mean you're going to win the race. You know what I'm saying? This is a marathon we all in. So now, as Diddy has removed himself from being the top of New York or just the top in the industry, and Jay-Z is following Diddy as far as he done fell off, this has moved 50 Cent to number one as far as them. So you got to realize this has been a long time coming for 50. 50 would been wanted to be number one out of them three. Mm-hmm. And so that's why he's having so much fun with it now. Because when he wasn't number one, could you imagine how cocky Jay-Z and Diddy are? Can you imagine the things they said to 50? You know what I mean? Just and not even, just in cocky competition talk. You know what I mean? And so he had to eat that all that time. And now he is dog walking Diddy and Jay-Z and he doing it in the mainstream world. And what I mean by that is he just served Diddy on a DoorDash commercial, Super Bowl commercial, where he said they sell combs. Isn't that coincidence or whatever he said in the commercial? Then he brings out his cognac liquor, promotes that, and then says it's been aged 4 years or 50 months, but who's counting? Which we all know.
Then he pulled out the bag of cheese puffs too.
Yeah. So shoot, go ahead. Where we at? Oh, we here. And I got a crazy call that came through. So T-Tuck, what you gotta say before we get out of here?
Man, what you think about that Cavs trade?
Oh man, that was a good trade. It was sad, I like Darius, but if you saying we got this year, next year to do something, this year, next year, Harden is gonna be more of a addition to what we need to do than Darius for a couple reasons. Harden don't get injured, so he gonna be there. And then Harden is more of a facilitator, and he got more size.
For sure. And he worked good with bigs too, so that's really gonna work out with Evan Mobley and Jared Allen.
Yeah, exactly. And now you turn them up,
throwing them a lot. And they better capitalize on that too.
And I think they will, because that's their
especially
game.
Evan Mobley for real, because he in year 5 right now, so he's supposed to been showing improving. So he gotta keep that trajectory going, or you see how the league go.
Heck yeah, for sure. So shout out to the Cavs. I think that plus I ain't gonna just say Harden and then the other guys.
Keon Ellis, Dennis Schroeder.
Who was it?
Dennis Schroeder.
And Dennis Schroeder. That was two. They changed this team around where like now we got some heart,
for sure,
and some energy and some dogs.
Yeah.
We got some dogs now. We needed some dogs. We didn't have none.
Like I fuck with DG though. DG, that I really liked him for real. But
yeah, that's what I said. It was sad.
But every team for real, that every team that's winning, they got that Batman and Robin aspect.
Yeah.
Of they roster. It's like when the main person that's supposed to show up, when they having an off night, they got that guaranteed one that's gonna kick in and really pick up the slack. Yeah. Just think about like out in Denver. If Joker having a messed up night, you got Jamal Murray supposed to step up and take this scoring load. You got different little aspects like that. So and them teams is winning. So you can't go without that. So I think that's gonna bring that aspect that Donovan needed for real. And not only that, it's gonna take a lot of the ball handling responsibilities away from Donovan, because he really a small too. I ain't gonna say undersized. He is small too. So he just wanna get his shots that you can set him up for, and really or create the shots that he needs. So yeah. I really think that this might work out. And then you got Jalen Tyson up there turning up too.
Yeah, we did. I like what we did. I really like what we did. Somebody said Harden. See the difference. Denise is right. Harden is a head case, and he tends to disappear in the playoffs. But see, on this team, we don't need a lot of Harden like that. So it's a difference. He disappeared more or less. He not the number one.
Yeah.
He not your number one. He your number 3. You know what I'm saying? If Harden is your number 3, that's a difference. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying? And that's on this team. We got Donovan, you know what I'm saying? And he can still feed Mobley. And you got, like you said, Tyson.
I mean, then honestly, even when he was in OKC, if they would have had that roster would have had 2 more years together, they would have won. They would have won for sure.
They would have won. You just can't have Harden as your number 1.
For sure. And on that team, you had KD, then you had Russ, and he was like number 3, or it was a toss up for 2.
Yep. Or at that time, he was number 3, because if
for sure.
Yeah, he was number 3. It was Westbrook and Durant and then Harden, but that's where he comfortable at though. I believe the number 3 option. You know what I'm saying, or the number 3. Like we depending on Mobley, and Donovan for the most part. And then, of course, Tyson is in there as a wild card. But then after that, you got Harden. And I think that's going to be better.
For sure.
I think that's going to be better, y'all. So everybody enjoy the Super Bowl. Who your pick before we get out of here?
Man, I'm going with Grandma Kathy, man. We're gonna see.
Yeah, we're going to go with Grandma Kathy. We're going with Seattle, y'all.
They looking good. They looking positive to really do it. Like I was trying to tell her yesterday, that's gonna be like a Cinderella story for them. Yeah. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah. So enjoy y'all weekend, y'all. Let's get the mouths in the chat.
Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, baby. Giving you these thoughts, views, and opinions, making sure backsides covered, no Diddy. Shout out to the Wake and Bakers and the Coffee Crew. From YouTube to Spotify, I love all my subscribers. Can't forget about the trolls in the comments. Thank you for putting extra eyes on the content. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in. Yeah, it's the Flow Show. No filter. 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, tap in.
And as always, I love y'all. But I'm out.